Hello! So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this look. This is my get ready with me for prom 2016. Prom is actually tomorrow, but I just thought it would be a little bit easier on myself this year and not stress about filming and getting ready for prom all in one time. So I just thought I would do this a day early, but this is what I'm going to do. And I'm really excited about the look. I hope you guys like it, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I literally have a basket in front of me with all my products, so bear with me through that. This is a Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer, and I like this because I have dry skin, so it just gives me some moisture. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to go in with my foundation. This might be the one I use for prom. Prom is actually tomorrow. I'm doing like a test run on my hair, on my makeup, on everything. So this is a Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. It doesn't give me like cakey coverage. It's basically like pretty natural, and it's a tiny bit darker than my normal skin tone, but I figure for prom you kind of want something a tad darker just for pictures and, you know, washing you out and stuff. So I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender, just kind of stamp this all around. I like to go all the way up into my hairline basically, just to make everything match a little bit more. So I just move all like my hairs out of the way. Then I go back in on areas where I need a lot of work. So that's like my nose, my cheeks, my chin sometimes, a little bit on my forehead. So this one I definitely have to build up a lot more than other foundations I have, but I do like the shade it's in, and I think it just looks a lot more natural. I'm going to go in right now and color correct my under eyes, and this is just kind of like a peachy salmon tone. I'm kind of putting it in areas where I have some redness, and of course I'm just going to go back in with my beauty blender and just blend all that in. When I use a beauty blender, I tap it, I don't swipe it, just because when you swipe it, it kind of diffuses the product a little bit more, and when you tap it, it's a little bit more concentrated. Now I'm going to go in with a brightening concealer and do huge triangles under my eyes. Like, these are a lot more excessive than my everyday triangles that I do, but I really do want to look awake and bright. And I'm also going to focus this on the inner corner, down the nose, on the sides of the nose, on the sides of my mouth, on my chin, down the forehead. This is just for me, by the way. You don't have to do this. And then on the sides, just kind of like roll this down, and that's how I use a concealer to cream highlight. And then guess what we're going in with? Our little friend, the beauty blender, and tapping it away. And after all of that liquid and cream and all that is sitting on my skin, I'm just going to set it with a powder. I don't always do this, but for special occasions or days when I do apply a lot, I like to set. Plus, I'm probably gonna be sweating. It's prom, it's hot and sweaty, so it's good to have something like this to just kind of control any oils that might happen. I mean, I have dry skin, so that's normally not something that happens, but just in case, it's good to be powdered. And this will eliminate any shine in pictures and things like that. So now that my face is literally so completely bland and blank and not exciting, I am going to go in with a blush. This is from Catrice. It's their Defining Blush in Dandelion. What a name. I love this. It's like a peachy pink kind of natural color, and it's incredible. And for prom, I do like to apply a little bit more blush than normal. So if you do use a lighter, more natural blush, I feel like it's a little bit less intense than if it was really dark color. And then I'm just going to kind of diffuse it out with my brush, kind of blending up and down. This is the Sleek Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette, and mine's in light, and I love the contour shade, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I feel like it just looks like such a nice natural shadow. It's incredible. So I just place the product and then kind of swipe it out. And then I go underneath the chin, kind of like crease neck area thing, you know. And then a tiny bit up here, and a little bit on my nose. I'm going to highlight, so I am just going to go in and plop this basically wherever I put the cream concealer highlighter kind of deal. I do this all the time, so most of my normal viewers are probably like, yep, Brooke, we know. But it's just my go-to. This is Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana, and after that I will go in with a more shimmery highlighter on the areas where I really want my skin to pop. Before that though, I am going to go in with my powder brush one more time and just go all over my face. This will just blend out everything and make it a lot more seamless. Next, I'm going to go in and just prime these lids. Let's do it. By the way, I know that I did not do my highlighter yet. I am waiting until I do other things. I kind of jump around, I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my eyebrows. I ran out of my favorite eyebrow marker that I was using, the Catrice one, and until I can find that again in an Ulta around me, I will just be using this. This is from NYX, and it's just their eyebrow marker in brown or deep. So I just kind of do the same thing as I did with my other one. I might go back in and fix around my eyebrows a little bit. I just kind of do them and then go back, and it's an ongoing process for sure. But I'm just going to put in some powder. I'll link my eyebrow routine if you just wanted to see how I do it instead of me trying to explain it in this video. I feel like that would just be a lot easier. Now it's time for the fun part. I just bought this palette yesterday. I'm so excited, you guys. So excited. So I'm going to go in with the color Armor, I think all over the lid, but actually, before I do that, I'm going to put Combust all the way on my entire lid and all the way up to my crease and my brow bone, the entire area, just to make all this soft and easy to blend. This palette is so beautiful. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to start with High, and that's like a shimmery kind of champagne, dusty, amazing glitter color. I don't know why I said dusty. It's not dusty. What does that even mean? But I'm going to just pop that on the inner corner, like inner part of my lid. I think tomorrow I will do the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil or something to really make this pop a lot more, but this is what we're working with at the moment. And this is my first time actually using this palette, so not really sure what to expect. Okay, so now all over the lid, like I was saying, I'm going to use the color Armor, and you probably know the drill. I'm just going to use a clean blending brush. This one had maybe a little bit of Combust left on it, but nothing too crazy. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a risk, you guys. It's not really a risk, but I'm going to wet my shadow. I'm wetting Armor, which is this like dark gray kind of color, just because I feel like it'll make it a little bit more like intense. And if it goes a little on the crease, I'm not really worried about it because I'm just going to blend out the crease in a little bit, so yeah. I'm wetting the brush that I put a little bit of High on just to intensify it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the brush it came with. I'm excited to try this brush out, and I'm going to use, I think, Password, which is like dark gray, and that's going to be my crease. Oh my god, living. I'm trying to focus most of it out here, not really on the inner, but a little bit there too. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of Combust and Whiskey, kind of like dab it back and forth, and then just use that as like my outer transition shade. Now I'm going to go in with the color 13, which is a matte white shade, and I'm going to pop that under the eyebrow and kind of blend it a little downwards just so I can soften up the intensity of this eye. Alright, so I'm going to just gently fluff right here between the two shades on my lid just to make the transition a little bit seamless, more seamless. Yeah. And I'm going to use the little pencil side of this brush, and actually, let me try something. I wasn't going to do this, but maybe I will. I was going to use a brighter blue, but maybe I'll just use this one instead. This is Dagger from the palette. I wasn't expecting to use it, but maybe I'll just use this instead of a pop of blue. Maybe not. I don't know. I might change my mind. I feel like normal makeup artists don't do this, but that's me. I might regret this, but I'm gonna go in with the shade Gonzo from the Electric palette and put that on my lower lash line, I think. I don't know. I might regret this, but prom isn't even today. It's tomorrow, so I can make mistakes, I guess. I can't really decide if I like how this looks yet. I think I have to do lashes and everything and then decide. Reason why I'm doing a little bit of blue is because I have a pop of blue in my dress. So I'm gonna just go under and use my powder brush to just get rid of any fallout. I know I could just do my eyes first, but I just don't like doing my eyes first. I'm not the type of person. I always do my face makeup first, even if that means that I have to go in and like wipe everything away. I don't know. I'm going in with a brush with nothing on it again, just going all the way, all around. And then I'll take some of the highlight shade, just finish it off. Now I'm gonna go off camera and do lashes and all that, and I will be right back. Okay, I just put on my false lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies, not the demi ones, the regular ones. I've never tried these before, but I think I like them. They're pretty cool. So I'm just going to put on a little mascara, blending both my lashes and the fake ones together. Lash glue on this side is still kind of drying, so if you see some white, that's why. And then I'm going to put some more on my lower lashes. I am going to highlight my face now. I don't know why I waited so long to do it, but I did. So this is Becca's Opal. I have a lot on, but you know, gotta glow. I love this stuff. A little bit on my nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, tiny bit on the chin, barely on the forehead. Okay, now just going to blend all of that out. I'm going to go in and intensify my eyebrows a little bit more, seeing the makeup on my eyes kind of, it's uneven, you know, so just slightly going in. I didn't even add anything to this brush, so whatever was left on this brush from the powder I used earlier is all that I'm working with. I'm going to start by using the e.l.f. Lip Lock Pencil. This is just a clear kind of, I don't know, what would you call this? Like a primer of the lips. And I'm going to go in with Mauve by NYX. This is a lip liner. And lastly, I'm going to go in with, I think, Date by Bite, but let's see. No, I'm going to go in with Fake from Bite. It's kind of a pinky shade, which is something I would not normally go for. I feel like I would normally do like a really nice nude with this, but for some reason I just really want to do more of a pinky shade, so I might change my mind tomorrow, but right now that's what I'm feeling. These lips look so nice, and I'm not a gloss person, so I can wear these and they have like a little bit of a shine to them, so I just love that. So once again, that was Fake. Forgot to do tight lining. I'm gonna put a little bit on the lower inner rim. I think that's it. I just applied a tiny bit of eyeshadow, white eyeshadow right here to make my lips look a little bit fuller, and I also applied a little bit of Becca's Opal on the inner part of my eye right on top of high, just because I think it made it pop a lot more. I'm really into this look. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this hair though, but I tried something. I did some little braids kind of going in the back, but as you can see right there, one's kind of failing, so I'm so bad at hair. But yeah, this is, I think, the makeup for tomorrow, so check Instagram and all that stuff. Prom would have already happened by the time you see this, but yeah, check Instagram and all that different stuff for the pictures. So thank you so much for watching and getting ready with me. I love you to pieces, and please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!